What's up, you guys? So we are back from Florida. It was a great trip. It was really nice to see family and everything, and I hope you guys enjoyed the clips while we were there. But now I'm just really excited because it's time to get back on the grind. Alright guys, so today's video is going to be 5 things I wish I knew while I was in college. This is really big because this is something that I truly just wish I knew. This stuff is just very valuable, and I hope some of you guys are in that moment where you're like about to go into college and you guys can really listen to this. But so the first thing is definitely time management for me. That was something that was really hard. I definitely struggled. I could think of so many different times where I would just be sitting down just doubting everything, and I didn't have like set goals or anything like that. And that's something I really wish I would just look into and create a schedule. And I mean, honestly, I was pretty good at making the schedule. It was just committing to doing all this stuff. I don't know, I feel like that's something that I have improved a lot more ever since I graduated, and I just kind of can see another perspective now, and it's something that's really nice, and I hope you guys will really listen to this and apply this to your lives. Alright, so topic number 2 is to not just study for better grades or your future, but to study just in order to better yourself. And that's something that has really affected me in college. I feel like I would just do certain shortcuts just to have better grades, just to get by, and I wouldn't do it to better myself. And I didn't realize that's what matters in your life. And once you graduate from college, you're like, this is just a big step of your life that you just kind of passed over, and then it might come and affect you later on. You might have to do things over again. You might have to relearn things because you're gonna have to learn them. So just thinking of it from that way, just changing your mentality to do it, I want to improve and stuff like that, it'll change everything. Alright, so point number 3. So that is to connect with your professors and raise your hand as many times while you are in class. And that's something I'm gonna be honest, I never really did that. No way. I was really shy. I was a whole different person while I was in college than I am right now already. And that's something I already regret. And I remember there were certain kids, some kids on the football team, they'd always raise their hand and stuff like that. And that's something I respected so much out of them. And I was like, I don't know, I just didn't feel like I could do it. But literally anybody can do it. And I just really want to challenge you guys to do that as many times as you can, because trust me, in the long end, you won't regret it. Connecting with your professors also is something, talking to them at the end of class, that's key. For real, I try to talk to my professors now, and they're not responding as much as they probably would have, and you don't realize how much they can help you get a job. So I really recommend taking advantage of that as much as you can. Alright, so point number 4 is that I recommend you apply for jobs over the summers while you're in college. That's something I really didn't do. I thought I was going to be able to get a job right when I graduated. It's going to be so easy and everything. And honestly, applying for internships right now, it's they're pretty much just hiring people in college at the moment. So you guys have an advantage just for that over someone like me. So I totally do recommend that. But I think it's really important you think long term. You don't think short term, oh, I'm gonna have a little job, I don't know, it's not that big of a deal. But it's setting you up for your future. It's crazy. You just don't realize this stuff till after, and how key it is. And just, this is your sign to just go for it. Even if you're not in college, I just want you guys to just take a small step and you start building up. That's what's important. And that's how you get your momentum. That's how I feel like I'm starting to grow as a person, and I hope you guys can too. Alright, so for tip number 5, the last and final tip, that is to find people early that will bring you up, and to cut anyone out that is toxic, that's going to bring you down. And really, when you first start with college, it sets a tone, and you really want to do this as soon as possible, because you just don't want to be going down the wrong path. And I got really lucky. I got a random roommate, and he ended up being my best friend, and he's my number 1 supporter in these videos. And shout out to you, man. And I know you're gonna accomplish everything. And yeah, it just really worked out and everything. So I really recommend that. And yeah, just having people that bring you up, like, it is just so underrated. That's pretty much a wrap. That's pretty much it. If you guys have any other comments, any other ideas, appreciate everything. I love where the channel's going right now. I feel really good about this video and feeling really good about the future. So, lead out.